Hello, this is the first of 3 videos about the American sociologist Charles Horton Cooley, this one dealing briefly with his life. Cooley is now best remembered for his concepts of the looking-glass self and the primary group, both fundamental in modern sociological thinking, but during his lifetime he was also an important general social theorist and played a significant role in the development of institutional economics in the United States. He was born in 1864 and was almost an exact contemporary of George Herbert Mead, the two men's work often being presented together in modern sociology texts. I will discuss Mead's work in future videos. Cooley was born in Ann Arbor, Michigan, his father, Thomas M. Cooley, being a professor of law at the university and later elected as a member of the Supreme Court of Michigan. Young Cooley was the fourth of 6 children. The family were well off and belonged to Michigan's social elite. Overawed by his ambitious, imperious, and hard-driving father, young Cooley appears to have responded with an early passivity and poor health. He took a long time to find himself intellectually, including taking 7 years to complete his first degree and training in mechanical engineering. For his master's degree he turned to political economics with a little sociology, and for his doctorate, transportation economics. His PhD thesis on the theory of transportation was published in 1864 and was a pioneering examination in realist social ecology, quite different from his later introspective work in sociology. Apart from some 2 years working for the Interstate Commerce Commission and the Bureau of the Census in Washington, D.C., he spent the rest of his life, from 1892 onwards, at the University of Michigan, teaching economics and his own brand of philosophical sociology, eventually becoming known as the Sage of Ann Arbor. In 1890 he married Elsie Jones, the daughter of a professor of medicine at the University of Michigan, and his capable wife took over the practical management of the family's lives, whilst Cooley focused his energies on his highly introspective study of sociology, with particular attention to his own 3 children. Cooley's children, like those of the French psychologist of intelligence, Alfred Binet, and later those of the Swiss developmental psychologist Jean Piaget, provided the observed models for the development of one of the key conceptualizations of the modern social sciences, in Cooley's case concerning the development of the self. A quiet introvert, Cooley spent most of his professional life in reading, reflection, teaching, and writing. He was the archetypal armchair sociologist. Unlike other American sociologists, he did not conduct social surveys or examine directly the social problems of the Gilded Age, of the robber barons, or those of the Roaring Twenties. Comfortably off and under no pressure to publish, Cooley engaged in the prolonged and leisurely study of topics that he deemed important, publishing several major books which have had a permanent and massive impact on sociological thinking, as well as several dozen articles on subjects ranging from street railways to the role of nature and nurture, rural population studies, small institutions, the life study method, and pecuniary valuation. His main theoretical studies were published in 3 books: Human Nature and the Social Order in 1902, Social Organization in 1909, and Social Process in 1918. Reading widely, Cooley drew on an eclectic range of sources in developing his analysis, including Darwin, with his emphasis on the organic unity of life, and William James, with his concepts of the ever-changing mind and of the transcendental self, constructed in interaction with the outside world. He was also interested in the pioneering studies by Mark Baldwin on child development in social terms. Cooley's contribution to sociology was recognized by his election as president of the American Sociological Association for 1917-1918. He died in May 1929 at the age of 65. Thank you for listening. If you want to look at my videos on Binet and James, please see my YouTube channel. Thank you.